I don't really have a trade route that I'm concerned about. And it looks like the Chosokabe are going to attack me. They do have a pretty substantial force. I think that the AI is giving them far better odds than they deserve, as my warrior monks are going to absolutely slay their troops, especially since I'm going to be in a fortress here, and I've got bow warrior monks, which are going to cause a considerable amount of damage. So this ought to be fun. Let's get this going. It looks like the gates are open too, from what I saw there in the sheet, so perhaps the castle... Oh, I don't think the castle's repaired. That actually could work against me, because it means less cover for my archers. One way or the other, I'm not too worried about it. My bow monks ought to still be quite vicious in this type of fight. And then it's going to be pretty hard for those enemy troops to overcome Naginata warrior monks that have an unbreakable morale. Plus, my guys can drop war cry while their guys don't have an unbreakable morale. So, but the AI is on hard, so they get a few buffs, but we'll see. So here comes my defense of the fort. I'm gonna kind of put a couple of Yari Ashigaru facing roughly in every given direction. So I have some disposable units. And then I'll put my warrior monk units, one on each side. That way I'm ready to defend from any angle. Oh, this is where I have these extra Yari Cav too. That's gonna be handy. And I think, actually, I've just got this one garrison unit, those samurai retainers. I may actually put those outside the wall to slow up the enemy in order for me to do some cav charges and some other distraction moves. Let's take these guys here. And these guys here. I'm going to charge out and see if I can pick off a few of their units and at least distract them. And then I've got my bow monks up here. And I'll put my Yari Ashigaru here. I'm going to start it and just kind of survey the battlefield real quick. I'm not going to keep it paused, but let's see. They're attacking from two directions. This side right here has some spear support. This side over here also has some spear support, but a lot of bows. I could probably pick these guys apart. So I'm going to use all my cavalry to come over here and harass the troops coming from this side and keep them busy. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit play. And then in the meantime, I'm going to pull my bow monks over here. I'm going to move these bow Ashigaru out of the way. I'm going to put my two bow monks up here on these walls. And okay. And I'm going to take this samurai retainer right outside the gate here. Okay. And I think you all probably know why I'm doing this. Hopefully it works. You will soon see why I'm going to sacrifice this unit of samurai retainers. It's basically for me to get more shots with my bows. And I'm going to bring my general over here and I'll actually inspire that samurai retainer just to really keep it in the fight as long as possible. Okay, my cavalry has exited over here. So what I will do is just kind of charge on all fronts, and I'll pull back where necessary, but hopefully get some kills on these bows over here, and then hopefully that side over there stays distracted. So what I'm going to do is go head on here, in a pretty wide formation. Now it's unlikely those spears will be able to meet me on every front, so I'll just pull back which units are necessary. Ooh, that is a lot of fire arrows. Fortunately, a lot of them missed. Okay, I'm going to put all these guys on defensive. So I'm going to immediately pull out, straight back. It's actually not real good for my troops or their morale, but it still probably was a pretty devastating charge. I'll pull back and do it one more time coming downhill. Put those guys in defensive mode. Okay. My horsemen are going to get away from there. I'm going to come clear back up the hill. This has kind of agitated the troops in this vicinity into charging straight after me. I got plenty of Yari Ashigaru awaiting them. I'm going to do one more charge downhill into this katana unit. And then I'm going to run way, way over here. Way, way over here. Okay, let's see how this is going. Yep, this is going according to plan over here. See, my bows are going to be getting a lot of shots. Okay, I got my charge there. I need to get out of there, or else those cap will die, which they may already. All this stuff is going to keep the enemy units distracted longer. Don't rout, don't rout, don't rout. Good, 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 good.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the part where things are going to go the way I hope. Okay, I just hit these guys with whistling arrows. I'm going to rally and inspire these guys, just like I said. And, you know, some of you may think that's a waste. I don't know. Maybe it is. But, I think it's going to be worthwhile. Because my bows are going to get so many shots into that blob that it's going to end up totally being worth it. They're firing at my general from without the walls. My bow warrior monks are going to be in range here, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking shots on them. Oh, you idiots. Get back on the walls. I accidentally clicked the movement order. The swords are buying me some time. Quite nicely, actually. Okay, my Yari cavalrymen have escaped back to the safety of the wall. Now shoot these bows. Oh, this wall is getting scaled already here. And their bows are shooting my troops over here, so I'm going to have to back up and try and taunt them into range.
Our men are
Okay,
running from the
my bow
battlefield!
monks absolutely shredded
Shame for display!
these guys. So perfect. Alright, I can pull my bow monks back. I'm gonna take them off fire at will. This general does not have stand and fight. Okay. Okay, and their bows are just sitting back shooting at me again, so I'm going to pull back further. Pull back my marathon monks. Pull my horses back out over here and see if I can get them to charge me. Okay. I'll try and get you all some closer up shots here now that I've kind of got this battle under control. They're again trying to shoot my general. I'll just bring this bow monk unit over here and finish off those bow samurai. Okay, I've gotten their bows over here to turn around and to look at my horses. Okay. There is no. These Yari samurai think that I'm gonna let them catch my Yari Cav here, or Yari Ashigaru, whatever they are. Their guys over here just getting absolutely manhandled by my melee troops. Get some fire arrows going there. Okay, these swords are now going to be extremely vulnerable to a downhill Yari charge. Alright, these enemy Ashigaru have routed. Those Yari Ashigaru are as yet routed. I'm going to bring some warrior monks over here. Okay. Okay, these guys routed. I think we routed that sword unit, but I'm going to have to get my cav out of this mix. Downhill or not, it's not going to do any good going into spears. Okay. These bows are about to die. Okay, their bow units are dead. believe those bow Ashigari survived. That's pretty impressive, to be honest. Actually, come charge this general with my cav there without the wall. These Yari Samurai are probably going to chase my cav all day long. Okay, it's nothing but bows left over here, so I'm actually going to come down and kill them. Oh, there's a spear unit there still that must have come back from routing. So I'm going to have to pull through here. And that bow unit survived? Are you kidding me? These guys are getting hammered. Okay, all their dismounted units are chasing my cav now too, because the computer really does like to chase your cav, but I can at least knock out these bow units. And then in the meantime, I can just pull one of my bow units back onto the walls, and they should pretty much kill the enemies. Oh gosh, these guys caught me again. That's what I get for not paying attention. If I get out of that, yeah, they routed. And they're gonna route right back into this unit and get killed. Great. Tell me how that makes sense. Dadgummit. Okay. I should be far enough away to keep them from wanting to chase me. Oh, that's a light cav unit, never mind. I thought it was a general unit. I was going to charge it and see if I could kill their general. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit this Yari Ashigari with a war cry. Okay, now I've got that melee blob charging downhill. I'll kind of give you all some views of that. Trying to lure the enemy troops back into bow range now, which they are. Okay, so here's the charge of my warrior monks and Ashigaru down into their bow troops that weren't quite so valiant as they had hoped they were. Now they're dead. Okay. That Naginata samurai that was chasing me is now broken as well. Alright, so it looks like we broke the Hattori resistance there and they routed. Kind of an ugly battle, but got the job done. Trying to use a little bit of different tactics there. Show you all something different. I didn't execute it perfectly, but you know, just sacrificing that samurai retainer gave my bow monks a whole bunch more kills. But since they came on both sides, obviously I was splitting my attention and didn't completely successfully run that, but it turned out pretty good. Oh man, I lost that Yari Cav unit because they routed right back. Oh well. I've still got plenty of Yari Cav in that army. Nothing to be concerned about. Keep watching for fleets. Mounting unrest in Tango. And even with the repairs, they're feeling quite unrestful. So it's, which is kind of funny because normal, wow, there's like a big break there. Yeah, well, if you aren't going to be happy when I turned it down, then I'm not turning it down. Or if you're not going to earn me any money when I turn it down. Let's see, I wonder if there's any of these places. I wonder if Owari ever started to calm down. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're just kind of permanently unhappy. I got some ninjas back here that are leveled up. Train some more troops here. Got this navy that I can bring back into position. Gonna do so. Okay, this army needs a monk. And I'm gonna take a ninja with this too. I'm going to put him on these ships. And there we go. Okay, that didn't quite work the way I'd hoped it would. I'm going to take them back and continue training more fleet in order to escort Kenshin, or I could just use this fleet to blockade the way and take Kenshin on my bigger fleet. But we're all set to go. This army here should be retraining quickly, and I'll just move on the next turn. Let's see, I can recruit... Am I all tapped out on monks? Agents, yep. Okay, this monk needs to come over here. Okay. This army can go ahead and move along. Inspire army. This province isn't too terribly upset. I think it's funny that I'm like conquering all these provinces and my income is dropping. I'm sure the AI doesn't suffer from the same problem, but a lot of it's probably to do with the fact that these lands are feeling rebellious and they're not exactly upgraded or productive or anything else. It takes a number of turns to accomplish that, and I don't feel like sitting around and giving the AI a chance to make more armies and everything else while I try and accomplish that. I do want to take out that particular Metsuke up there. Ninjas aren't the best at taking out Metsukes, but I'll go ahead and pull them up this way. And I might just go ahead and see if I can train another ninja here, since they come out at least at level 2, which gives me some hope of being slightly more useful. Okay. This army's still retraining a little bit. I think I can go ahead and get them moving. I'll have to embed that monk on the next turn. Okay. Alright, we are ready to once again end the turn. Can't wait to get this navy ready so I can get Shingen out of the capital and let him continue his reign of terror. A good shogun is out killing his people. Okay, not really, but it sounds fun. Yeah, the Hattori are putting up a valiant defense, sending yet another army. They have 2 units of Hattori Kisho Ninja too, which is an interesting unit, but I'm pretty sure that we can flat manhandle these guys once again. Hattori Morohisa. I'm sure that we've killed more Hattori family members than I can remember. Remember back in the day when I was playing the Carthage campaign and I had you all go back and count how many Scipii family members we had killed? It was ridiculous, man. Those people would have had to been adopting people, and then it would have been a pretty unpopular post, because it's like, who wants to be the next Scipio commander and go die in Carolus? It's so funny how many times they came after that city and continually died. Oh gosh, I can't wait for Rome 2. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Okay, so Kisho Ninja, of course, can deploy anywhere. And, let's see. Actually, I'm going to put my warrior monks just behind my Ashigaru, just in case. I got this unit of marathon monks I will keep here as well for their second wind ability. I will do a little hiding of my own. Okay. Give my army kind of an easy to move block here. Let's get this battle started. So if the Hattori did any strange deployments, that should be appearing here in a moment. I do not see any strange deployments. I do not see their Kisho Ninja yet either. Sometimes you can look for these guys tripping over something though, and it'd be an indication that the Kisho Ninja could be there with them. I do not see anything. Yep, here's one. And I'm assuming then the other is right there as well. So okay, all their units are in formation for whatever reason, which means that I'm going to let my archers nail these guys pretty hard, and I'm going to use my cav to bait their spears away from the fight. And then I'll just charge their troops with my monks. I'm going to get my marathon monks up here into the fight as well. have that one spear unit that I see, so we'll actually go for this bow Ashigaru unit real quick. Okay. Bows are opening fire. Drop fire arrows out there too. These bows are going to get hammered. And I'm going to go for their general with the other Yari Cav unit. Okay, they're now turning their melee troops' attention towards my Cav. I'm going to have to get away from there. It's not exactly a good position to come at anymore. Okay, pull these guys back. Okay, let's take my bows out of fire at will so they're not hitting my own men. Okay, the only units that they let back here were bows and swords, which means that they will be vulnerable. I'm going to try and hit this Kyushu ninja unit. I do not have the ability to use second wind yet. I hear ninja bombs. Alright, let's hit these guys in the back. Yep, my monks got bombed up a little. I'll help throw some extra men into this fight. More ninja bombs going off. That would be from these Kyushu ninja right here, which are about to get charged. 17 seconds from war cry.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Okay.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
Okay, let's turn back around and hit these Katana Samurai with another charge. Just kind of keep charging it out of those guys. There they go. Okay. I believe all their units are dead at this point. Just chasing them down. Look at these Kyushu ninja running off here. Alright. The Hattori are relentless. I'm going to have to let that army retrain for another turn, but their efforts in the end failed and were of no value. It's cool to see them bring in interesting units, though, at least. Bringing Kyushu ninja and samurai and all that other stuff, trying to make it a little bit harder for me. Curious what the unit statistics were there. I wonder how many kills my bow monks. Yeah, look at how many kills my bow monks got, even in just that short period of time. Those guys are fantastic. So there goes another Hattori family member. And look, they got the little trophy there from that battle before. Okay, the Hitano seem to be up to something. Just moving a monk past me. The Hitano don't have a lot of provinces left. Enemy Matsuke executed. That never bothers me. Now let's take Awaji here. Okay, we've now made a foothold on Shikoku. If we actually take these ships up here to retrain, and then finish training like a Sengoku Bune here, that fleet should be completed and ready to go. This army here is making great progress. Let's pull them out. And we'll take the monk as well. Again, want to keep my armies very supported. Leave a little garrison in each town because I got plenty of money. I'm not upgrading any of the provinces just because, I mean, I could. There's just really not any sense in it. I have a lot of money, and I probably could go back and do it, but at this point it's just kind of, you know, makes me wonder if it's really worth it. Alright. Repair that building before I forget. I'm going to leave that army where it's at and let them replenish for one more turn, because they're replenishing at a high rate where they're at. And then I'm going to keep this army here too until I'm able to knock out Bizen and this other province there. Okay, let's end one more turn. And then I think after one more turn after that, I'll be ready to put Kenshin on a boat and get him headed towards Kyushu to fight the Shimazu. Boy, that'd be sad if he got on a boat and somehow got killed by a Shimazu fleet, huh? What a way to go. Did that guy get my agents? Because I can't see my agents there, and that has me concerned. Oh, my agents probably stayed on the boat. I probably forgot to get them off the boat. I'll have to take care of that. Demoralization attempt, which is no big deal. Yes, I forgot to take these guys off the boat. Conversion failed. I guess that completely surprises me. Assassinate. I'll let you all watch it. I don't show these too often. I wonder if this is where he's going to step on the guy dreaming about girls. Come on, you can do it, ninja. You can do it. Gross. Keep it to yourself. Wow. Those guys must be awfully drunk. It's kind of funny how this monk travels with such heavy guards. I mean, you'd kind of think that he's not necessarily going to be traveling with a big posse here. Looks like we're going for the good old-fashioned poisoning. Find out how successful this poisoning is. Come on, you've had enough rice. Get yourself a drink. Wash it down. That's right. Be a good boy. Well done. You're dead, genius. Alright, enemy wounded. I don't know how you get wounded by poison. Well, I guess I do, but, you know, I was obviously hoping for death. But, you know, I'll take what I can get. He's at least out of the way for now. Alright, this army should be sufficiently retrained. I'm going to go and wait right here because I can't probably quite make it all the way to that city, so I'll go ahead and wait one turn. And I'm going to bring Kenshin down here to Harima for just a minute, just in case they try and march around me. Look, they damaged my library there and I hadn't noticed it. That's an expensive repair too. Some punk ninja. Inspire army. Forgot I got these ninjas here. Get this monk up here to inspire that army. Send one ninja over this way. And the other ninja up this way. Alright. This army can go ahead and move on, and I'll bring the agents to catch up later. Just go ahead and try and steamroll the Chosokabe out of this fight. My daimyo has so much honor that he's pretty much able to help pacify enemy provinces. Okay, move my fleet up a little. I'm going to leave this fleet stationed where it is because it's in a good position. All the fleets are going to have to sail past its line of sight. And there we go. Yeah, I think we're in good shape here. I might actually train just a few more ships at this port, just to have a small navy. Okay, let's go ahead and end this turn. Our enemies are definitely falling quickly. The Chosokabe may have just besieged me. I'm not sure if they couldn't quite reach me or if they besieged me. The Hattori are broken, I believe. Yeah, they besieged me. Got a monk that increased in rank. Someone sabotaged my army way back at Echizen, so that's kind of funny. I've got an agent that far behind my lines. These guys are going to suffer winter attrition, so I'm actually not sure that I'm going to come out and attack them. I think they'll be taking attrition faster than my guys who are in the castle, so I'm just going to let that happen. And I have this ninja here. I might actually see if I can get lucky and sabotage this army. If I can, then that may help them, yep, sit in attrition longer, which is what I want. We're going to knock out Mimasaka real quick, which... just a couple of Chosokabe armies there. Nothing substantial. That general's going to rank up, which is nice. Good, good, good. +1 to loyalty. Stand and fight. I think pretty much all my generals are stand and fight now, which is great. I'm going to wait one turn before I leave Mimasaka. This army I can probably go ahead and cut loose out of this city. And we'll put the monk in here. And what I'll do is leave my ninja here to maybe sabotage any armies that try and get behind me and stall my progress. Okay, so we've put some pretty serious hurt on our enemies at this point. Some very serious hurt, to be quite frank. Okay, this fleet is plenty big. Let's get Kenshin on here and begin sailing towards Kyushu. This will be a fun venture indeed. And let's take this ninja up here and do some scouting and see what we're up against. The Hattori look like they're attempting to rebuild but have not done so yet. Failed sabotage there. Okay, I believe we are ready to end the turn. We're about halfway through Shikoku. We're nearly all the way through Honshu, and then Kyushu, of course, is the only province that has not felt the wrath of the new Shogun yet. Look at all those fleets up there, but they just now decide to attack my trade fleet. Just auto-resolve it. Heroic victory. Sucks for them. I don't know how that happened, but I could care less. Sabotage everywhere. Monk increases in rank. Okay. Wow, there's some ninja back here giving me the business. Or a couple of ninjas giving me the business back there, actually. Let's get this guy ranked up. Okay. Alright, let's just upgrade this monk real quick. And I know it's kind of an odd place to end, but I'm going to end it there for now. And we will soon be finished. Alright, so as you can see, we've definitely got Japan in a vice grip here. I don't expect a whole lot of good resistance from the Hitano, the Chosokabe, or the Hattori, but I'm thinking that the Shimazu have at least one good fight left in them. Hopefully they do. I'd like one more good fight from the AI before they completely give out, but to be honest, or I guess the Chosokabe have one good fight in them left here, but I'm assuming that's probably their last one. It's possible that they could have a big one down in Tosa, but we'll see. Alright, HeirofCarthage, signing off for now.